Hello, I'm a random guy on the fucking internet, and today I felt like talking about TF2. Now, I've been seeing a new movement with the hashtag of FixTF2 or whatever. Sorry, this isn't a short, by the way. I didn't have time to fucking pay attention. Fuck you. Now, we had similar protests about 2 fucking years ago, and it failed miserably. There's no doubt about that. All we got from that was Valve finally found their fucking login to their TF Twitter account, and what they basically told us was, stop fucking crying, we know what's going on, like, shut the fuck up. And here's a half-ass summer update. Like, we got nothing, fucking nothing. I mean, you could argue maybe the reason we got the 64-bit update, which was pretty good, was because of the first protest, but Valve, for some fucking reason, is too big and too fucking stupid in the head to actually come up with a solution for the damn bot crisis. All the billions of dollars that they have fuel Gabe's addiction for canceling games that have the number 3 in them and deliberately not coming up with a working fucking anti-cheat. What the fuck happened to VAC Live, Valve? Even CS2 is getting anally penetrated by cheaters and content drought right now. I feel like us TF2 fans have been letting Valve get away with just basically abandoning us and pretending like they care. Such a fucking toxic ass relationship. Like, we get neglected, yet when Valve even as much as fucking breathes towards TF2, everyone drops their fucking guard and is like, well, we did it. We saved the day. Now let's pack our bags and go home. Look, I think the TF2 community, including myself, are first of all very unhinged, but also a bunch of fucking pussies. You wanted to reach Valve, right? You got a response, and then what happens? You just fucking forget about it like we all have dementia or something. I mean, it's ridiculous. If you really want this to work, then we need a commitment and persistence, which I know for a fact TF2 players can achieve. I saw this YouTuber, Queasy Wheezy TF2 or something. He talked about some sort of similar situation with World of Warcraft players. They wanted vanilla servers or something, and they protested and failed and protested until they got what they fucking wanted. If they can do it, so can we. And don't stop in your fucking tracks as soon as Valve makes another tweet with another empty fucking promise of fixing the game. Make this a yearly, or heck, even a weekly thing maybe, until Valve gets their shit together and listens to the consumers. Also, this whole thing about not buying stuff from the market, fuck you, suck my dick. Valve wipes their ass with how much money TF2 makes them. With the amount of money they fucking have, it actually makes me angry as they do fuck all with it. They could buy your entire fucking family, they don't give a fuck, that's how much money they have. Also, to all the doomers out there, or whatever they're called, saying it's not gonna work, give it another try or leave your window open tonight. Look, I know we all failed like 2 times, which is an achievement itself, because you can't use both hands while jerking off and protesting. I think, this time we should use both of our hands and fight until we get what we want. Persistence is the key word, my friend. Share posters, screenshots of bots, memories, and friends you've made with the game, the history of TF2 and all of its glory, anything, to show Valve what this game really means to people. And look, realistically, if this doesn't work, we still have our game. I think people are overestimating when they say TF2 is unplayable. I mean, not exactly. We still have community servers, and I feel like we need to get that across, especially to newer players, I mean, I personally used to play quite a lot of casual, but then I stumbled upon, community servers, and I was like hooked and realized, man, casual sucks dick and cock and balls. I mean, look, the reality is casual fucking sucks. Meet the Match basically almost killed TF2, I mean, because they were, like, trying to compete with Overwatch or whatever, but that doesn't matter now, I mean, I don't even want to look at Overwatch. Now, let's get down to business. I care about TF2, right? I've been playing it since 2015-16, when I was a wee little lad, and even before that, I used to watch lots of Gmod Machinimas and stuff which had TF2 characters in them. Who would have fucking thought? Like, I was aware of these characters at, like, the age of 4. I mean, that's fucking insane. I've basically grown up with these damn guys. Now, we've all been affected by the bot crisis and the penetration that this game has had to enjoy. I've actually recently seen some of these Escape the Matrix bots, which, I'm not too mad about, I guess. I mean, Club to Death is pretty fire. Look, moving on. The historical monument that the game is in terms of the gaming industry and the internet culture that it's created cannot be understated. So many of the fucking memes you see today have TF2 characters. Memes from the past always had TF2 characters, and animations and Gmod Machinimas always had TF2 characters or TF2 premise. Even the game did so many things that are now fucking staples in the gaming industry, for better or for worse. I mean, TF2 did the whole team-based class shooter so well it outlived its competitor. I mean, this game is a fucking timeless masterpiece. Content updates, the community, the amount of talented fucking animators that this game has spread out. I mean, we had Saxy Awards to celebrate them. I mean, I don't think any other game has this much engagement in this community and this much love. Like recently, way after the whole Saxy Awards stuff stopped and the long SFM Tier 2 era kind of went away, we got a Emesis Blue, which is probably the best fucking SFM ever. I mean, even on its own, it's a fucking masterpiece, and all this shows that this game and its community has and will always stand the test of time. I mean, like, we have so many programmers, modders, mappers, all of that in the TF2 community doing amazing things. Like recently, I played COD Zombies in TF2. Like, it was PTSD inducing, yeah, but it was awesome. It was fucking cool. This game is special, and there's no doubt about that, and we should continue to cherish and nurture it, despite Valve, you know, being a bunch of fucking radio silent dicks. Like, bro, ever since we got that VScript update, the workshop has been popping off with cool ass shit that works even better than before. I mean, if you think about it, TF2 creatively right now is probably in its best state. We got mods like Team Fortress 2 Classic, which has its own custom weapons and like cool shit like that. Open Fortress with, my god, fucking, it's Quake style TF2 mod and it's so cool. We got Pre-Fortress 2, which is like early TF2, like before release, I think. And then we got Lambda Fortress, my personal favorite, because you can play Half-Life 2 with TF2 characters. I mean, honestly, that's fucking peak right there. Like, people still engage and fuck with this game, which, you know, obviously shouldn't be overlooked. Now, let's get to the serious part. I want to talk about all the fun memories I've had with this game. Now, you know, Scream Fortress is still probably the best Halloween event in gaming history. That's objective. Fuck you. It has so much charm and personality. Like, I remember I had this moment on like a King of the Hill map with my friends where like this eyeball spawned. And there was like a truce. There's always a truce when, you know, Marasmus or the eyeball guy spawns, right? So we'd go to the enemy base, we'd build sentries, and we got some other people to do it as well because they saw us. We built sentries, and we just, as soon as the boss goes away, we just demolished them for like minutes and until they powered through it. And it was so funny because people got together and danced and laughed. That's another thing about this game, this silliness and how casual it is. I mean, seeing people dance all together to celebrate was and still will be an amazing sight to see, and it makes me feel so much warmth inside. You know, I guess I'm not a psychopath, after all. During Scream Fortress every year, I like to pretend I'm Michael Jackson and I do his stupid fucking hee-hees or something because I was still fucking high on crack or something. And I would play a Thriller through my mic, and on one of those zombie infection maps at the time when they were new, everyone got together and started dancing to the song without a care in the world. It was so good. It was phenomenal, dude. It was awesome. It was just a bunch of gamers sharing a moment, you know? My first game that I ever enjoyed with one of my best friends when I met him was TF2 on a Hightower server. I've met so many cool people on servers that have their own communities. Like Redsun.tf is one of my favorites in all gaming because the amount of funny shit that happens with strangers and all the cool maps and game modes are really something that I would always cherish. I remember taking part of events that they'd have where we hunted eggs for Easter, and I did like a little bit of trolling, you know, where on one of the death run maps, instead of letting them get the eggs at the last death trap, I killed them and sparked an uproar, which, you know, being a little shit is pretty funny. Fuck you. This server has had some of my best gaming memories on some of the weirdest fucking maps. Like, there's this one where all the textures are like baboon, like, or monkey textures or something. I don't know. It was fucking dumb. Or there was like a Windows XP Death Run map, which was so cool. Or like, not only that, there's like events where like there was an event where they did like 100 players and the server was fucking shitting itself. Oh my god. They have VSH WarioWare, fucking WarioWare, Super Zombie Fortress, was like Left 4 Dead, Death Run, and all the funny mystery maps that they had, which had like events and gimmicks of their own, which was so cool. Like, I played a Luigi's Mansion Death Run map on this server. Like, do I need to say more? We had a whole Mario Kart game mode, a whole ass like fucking Legend of Zelda map where you could actually go around like a huge ass like Zelda map, which is so fucking cool. And there's a lot more. Like, I remember in VSH, because I'm a fucking dumbass and, you know, I'm not good at it, I would go engineer, build level 3 sentries, equip the Wrangler, and I'd try to Rancho Relaxo in the dumbest places, like up in the sky I could find. It's funny shit, really. I mean, not only that, but there's also lots of Freak Fortress servers, you know? There's Slender Fortress, which is like a horror-based one. I mean, I found fucking Quake in TF2. Like, Quake. Not even like a game mode. It's literally just Quake. Like, how cool is that? Also, don't even get me started in the amount of fucking Two Fort and Hightower servers and idle Minecraft trading servers that I spent hours on. Finding Uncle Topia gave me a new reason to play normal TF2 again because there were no bots. Well, there were fucking sweaty no lives, but who gives a fuck, honestly. The amount of times me and my friends went to these Two Fort servers, we picked one class and tried to mess around and get everyone to change into an army. It was fucking hilarious. On like a random server, we had our own like heavy gang joke, and there were so many things to do and people to meet. It's insane. Like, servers still have events, and honestly, for me, the core TF2 experience will always be the community. The shit that they make is hilarious and sometimes really weird, and that's fine. Like, even though the summer update wasn't that good, it has brought me so much joy because one of my friends that I played with a lot, we just enjoyed VSH and messing around in voice chat. Like, I mean, I got some guy on a fucking leash and made him play what I want. Like, I got him and one other guy to play Family Guy and American Dad through their mics while my friend did Subway Surfers. It was so brain dead. But it's stuff like that still gets me to play the game. There was an exploit where we could climb over an invisible wall on like a certain VSH map, and you could just like stay there, which was so cool when we found it. Like, oh my god, dude. I think I have like that whole thing recorded, and I have so many screenshots. Oh man, don't even get me started on MVM, dude. Man versus Machine. That shit is so fucking fun, especially with friends, and trying to finish Ghost Town is the most satisfying thing ever. Like, the amount of tomfoolery and weird random shit I've done by myself and with others and my friends, I'd never trade it for anything in the world, honestly, and you shouldn't either. Also, I want to mention Kitty 0706. He has a special place in my heart because the Team Fabulous 2 and those heavy animations and, you know, much, much more. Rest in peace. Now, why did I show you a bunch of screenshots and, you know, stuff that I've experienced? Well, it's because I want to show you how timeless this game is and how special the TF2 community is and how I think we should preserve its legacy and not leave it in the way it is. And I think Valve owes us that, honestly, after, you know, making us pay for cosmetics and stuff for many, many years. I think what we should be going for is fixing the glaring problems this game has, especially with bots and, you know, half-ass updates. We don't want another fucking summer update. Give us proper updates. Give us the heavy update. And I think that what we want is a good anti-cheat. Like, it's not much to ask for. You have fucking billions of dollars up your ass crack. Just shit some out and just make a good anti-cheat. Look, maybe TF2 is past its content update prime, but I still feel like we deserve some updates as it still stands strong today. I mean, as long as Valve at least fixes the problem with bots, I think I'd be pretty content with the game, I guess, not getting updates anymore. But it would be better if it did, and we should still fight for that as well. Anyways, that's all I have to say. Thanks for listening. Keep fighting. Just don't fucking stop, TF2 community. Don't fail a third time, please. Oh, and also, don't do like any of the death threats to Valve employees again or anything like that. That's fucked up, and that probably makes them not want to work on the game even more. Anyways, I've reached the 17-minute mark, so let's hope I can cut that down to at least 5 seconds so I can get most of the Generation Alpha to actually watch my videos. Yeah. Keep fighting, TF2 community. Don't stop. Don't ever give up. Bye-bye.